Hey, this is Twin Flames Undercover. I decided to do a reading because I'm kind of fuming. I'm just fuming just with the collective stuff that's going down, and I just feel there's this kind of just the antithesis to worthlessness. It's just people being scanty, government being scanty, corporations being scanty, this kind of scantiness going on. And even in big corporations, they're being scanty, and it's totally false. It's a total illusion, and why the fuck are they being scanty? And no one needs to be scanty because the earth provides for all, you know. And I'm just so I just have this scanty peasant cannibal kind of, why the fuck is everyone being scanty? Do you know? Tight, mini pinching, mean, just this kind of, I don't know what the pandemic has done to people. It's made everyone kind of contract into these kind of, I was going to say wizards, but I actually mean the opposite, like gremlins, like the guy, your man from the Harry Potter fella, what's his name? That fella that hides with the ring in the mountain, what's his name? My Precious. The fella that says My Precious. Oh, what's his name? It'll come to me. Because everyone's getting My Precious. But I'm getting My Precious about my baby and my house. And I'm getting My Precious about the things I've put my name onto, like course things, and I'm getting my precious, but other people are getting My Precious about things, and it's driving me nuts. And I feel like I'm being eaten by other people's My Preciousness. And I just want to live in a ditch somewhere because I'm done with this whole capitalist thing. This whole day has inspired a rage in me against capitalism, you know? And here I am complying with it when it's so incompliant with my existence. So this is where I'm coming from right now. It's just awful. It's just this scanty, My Precious, frugal, eat the dead things, you know. Can't cope with any of this stuff. And it's really getting on my nerves. It's like getting right in there to things that are important to me. And I'm just in such a rage about it. And it'll just be interesting now to see what this reading will turn over in regards to the masculine. Because I reckon that it's a probably spin-off from what's going on with the masculine. So here we go. So that's like the Empress. As I said, Mother Earth always provides. And the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. These seem to be two very providing males. And then we have the Seven of Swords. That's the fucking scanty shit that's going on. And then the Ace of Wands, which is like this beautifully inspired thing again. And then it's the Four of Swords, which is like healing. So it's the scanty shit. It's the scantiness in us. You know, and it's disgusting, and there's something lovely coming out of this lovely Ace of Wands, underneath, almost under the tutorial of the King of Cups. So, what's this? The Ten of Cups, interesting. The Knight of Cups, interesting. The Page of Cups. And I know the Ace of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. So there's a scantiness here that I'm wrestling with, but it looks like it's like let me see what's here now. The pigs flying. Pigs flying. And then there's the love heart in the hands. Out of the hands. So this is interesting, and this is this cause probably like a wound of the feminine as much as it is the masculine. This is the male here. There's a man here who looks like a man, and then there's the female wounding. So this is like and all these people are offering things. Mother Earth. It's almost like So, and it's like a figure of 8. It's almost like a figure of 8 here, the infinity symbol here, because they're all offering something. And then we have the scanty masculine and the scanty feminine on the either side. And it's like it's like we're being scanty with each other, or it's like the dishonesty is making us scanty, or let me see. I'm gonna get the Casanova decks to clarify. But it's like the world is offering something magnificent, but we can't see it because we're in our wounding. Like, and the masculine is hooded and holding a knife, so he's like in the defensive, and he's surrounded by those crow feathers. It's like he's like in a kind of death zone. I guess I read cards a bit funny. I have a very funny reading today anyway, because it's kind of a bit more spontaneous than usual. So hang on now. What did I do with these? I have to double task. I'm holding the camera now. This is how pathetic I am. Hang on there now. I'll take this one. Okay, so this is to clarify the masculine wounding, and this is to clarify the feminine. All right. Okay. Scanty is and scanty does. Scanty, scanty, scanty. Oh, hang on. I need one more. Oh, no, I don't think I'm... Let me see. I'll take a purple one. Okay. All right. So this is the masculine. This is the masculine being nostalgic of times past, right? And feeling wounded by not taking certain paths. And then this is kind of the masculine is similar to the Ace of Wands here as the King of Wands. But there's something here. He's masked. He's armed. He's concealed. And he's potentially on the defensive, you know. He is on the defensive, actually. But when I first looked at this, and I don't normally get this message from this card. Normally I get this card as like someone who's really who has everything that they could possibly want, or you know, someone. It's like the wish card, wish come true. But what I'm getting here is the masculine is the one that's asleep, and it's either the karmic that's with someone else, and it's like the masculine's asleep, but he's pretending to be asleep because he knows what's going on. That's what I'm getting. And it's like, because he's so sick of her, he's actually overlooking it now because he just wants to get out of the situation, and he's just biding his time. I can't believe I'm getting this from this. He's biding his time because he wants to get out of the situation. He doesn't even care if she's having sex with other people. He doesn't even care. It's like he's like awake, but he's pretending to be asleep, you know. But the other one I saw as well was that this was the feminine, and the masculine was jealous of the feminine because he was thinking that she was off with someone all the time, and he has no control over like he'd have some control over what the karmic does, but I don't think he has any control over what the feminine does. So it's like kind of telling me that he's kind of lying awake anxious. It's like he's lying awake anxious. It's like the masculine is like frozen in amber at the moment, because all these women have gone mad, and between the feminine and the karmic and whoever else is in his life, and he's like he can't do anything about it. He can't get away from the karmic. He can't intervene in the feminine, and he, like, even though he was the one pulling all the strings all along, and now he's actually the one that's entrapped. So isn't that interesting? Because he was kind of using his marriage in the past to control everything, and now, like, it's kind of turned on him, and he's the one that's entrapped, and everyone's controlling him. So it's like he has to be passive. He's got no other possible way of getting out of it. He has to be passive. So it's like he's lying asleep, pretending to be asleep, just for a quiet life. That's what I'm getting from that card. So it's like, and this is what his real position is. This is what he's pretending to be, and this is his real position. But these are his real feelings. Do you know? That's his real. This is like his external, and that's his internal, and this is like how he is, how he's living his life. But it's so painful because it stemmed from this card, the Seven of Swords, of stealing, God. What a pain in the ass. So I do resonate with this image as well of the feminine. I literally want to curl up in a ball and die. But literally staying at home, like literally marking your territory, like this is my nest, this is my ground, and kind of holding out hope. But let's see there now. La do she there now. La do she there now. Alright, so this is the feminine read. So we have the Ten of Swords. And this is like after exhausting all your intellect. It's like you've exhausted your intellect now. And you're kind of in despair. And this is kind of a similar meaning here. This is kind of like doing it the kind of macho way, and having it fail on you. And this is about the feminine, which is funny. And I feel like the feminine too isn't even fighting this battle anymore. It's like the battle is being fought for her by all these men, all these patriarchs, or whatever they are. It's like all these men are fighting the masculine for betraying the feminine or something. I feel like it's about money or something. Fighting over territory or money or stuff like that, So, and this is kind of saying that there's a showdown on the way. There's like a showdown going to happen. What are you doing, dog? What are you doing? And this is like the Knight of Swords, and the feminine is like the air sign, which is interesting. Q2 cat eating bag. So I don't know. Does this it does explain it in that I think the feminine can't even fight this battle. It's almost beyond her. It's like the men have taken over now. Between it's like a battle for territory between the masculine and the feminine, I'm going to pull cards for the Ace of Wands just to see if that kind of marries the two of them. So the Six of Pentacles, giving and receiving, and the Queen of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. Okay, so this is like the masculine again. And this is the second time we got the Knight of Swords down here too. The Knight of Swords, or the Knight of Cups, I mean. The Knight of Cups here. And he comes in with flowers, and here he comes in the cup. But I have a feeling, right, because he's masked here now. He's a masked character here now as well. And he's going to come in, like, he's going to come in a guise of some sort, you know? Like you meet him in a work setting you hadn't planned on being in, and you decide to be in it in the last minute and something like that. But it's like he's coming into the feminine, and he's gonna interject in this this kind of business deal that's going on here with this guy. And it's like there's a business deal, almost like a job, or but it's like he's coming in to stop her from taking the job or something, you know, or like it's like at the fucking last minute, you know, stop her from taking the job. So at the last minute, it's like he's coming in at the last minute. And let me see now. I just want to get more on this kind of sneakiness. The Chariot. The Chariot is going away. It's not going towards us. So it's like someone is leaving. Someone is leaving. And then it's like the lover on the stairwell, or and then here is the Four of Pentacles. It's almost like the feminine is going to take a job somewhere, and in order to get some grasp control of the situation, the man or the masculine is going to come in and offer a job or a partnership in the employment or something. You know, and I know these cards are like erotic and stuff, but I'm not getting that message from it. I think that it's purely for stability reasons that he's coming in to change things, to intercept a deal you might make with someone that you might regret, you know. And let me see now. What's this? Sorry. Feeling trapped. Feeling trapped, the Hierophant. It's like if he doesn't make something prosperous out of his relationship with feminine in one way or another, it's almost like he'll be excommunicated from the church. He'll be kicked out of the church. It's almost like he'll be excommunicated if he doesn't resolve it in some way. Look at the cat. Look. Hey, Wolf, what are you doing? What are you doing, Wolf? What are you doing, boy? You stood on my cards. Come on. Oh, so cute. You stay up there. Yeah, I know. He said, what's going on? All right. Oh. So, let me see now. I'm going to get the Gilded Reverie. I don't want to get too many of those cards because their meaning is, it gets watered down when you've used cards a lot. You know, the meaning gets watered down. Or you double up meaning. I don't know. Have I gone over time? No, I better check. So, oh, look at this. So, this is vitality. So, fighting for your health. And then this is the Secret. And it's 33. The same year as the Crucifixion. the same amount of vertebrae in your spine. 17 then is the happy family. It's like that there's a doorway, a threshold that needs to be crossed, where secrets are confided, or someone is honest about something, and a deal is made, based on that honesty, and then something fruitful comes out of it then. Let me see now. I'm gonna get a couple of other cards as well. Just in terms of outside influences. Alright. So outside influences. Okay, the man. The church. The mice eating away at all the scants. The scants. The church. It's just feeling troubled by being... It's like he's troubled or concerned by the burdens, and that just afraid that his the fruits of his labor are going to be tarnished. But there is an anchor here, and there's land in sight because there's birds, and you're coming close to the shore as well, so that would suggest that things are about to be resolved with any bit of luck. Anyway, that's it. I gotta go. Bye.